but I want us to talk about you being awakened to your true self. The reason I told you that chapter 5 is my favorite book is because you inspired me to start my own journey of healing. Because you talk a lot about childhood traumas, and that's not something we talk a lot about. There are so many things that we have pushed under the carpet because we are here now, so why must we focus there? But until you actually deal and you nurse, and in the book you say parent that inner child, until you do that, you're not going to move anywhere. How did you become awakened to your true self? You speak about the 11 years of wilderness. Is that when you decided, I need to go within and reflect because you saw you were not happy, something was not okay?
Oh, the journey of healing, what I found is that why maybe we don't embark on it is because it's a journey, and I was really committed to my journey of healing because I was just tired of falling into making the same mistake and falling over the same mistakes and things like that. But I think during those wilderness years, I reflected and I dealt with a lot of things and I thought, wow, I was done, because rejection is when I dealt with rejection in those years, because I thought maybe rejection was the biggest stumbling block. But later on, you realize that you're still not okay, and you're like, okay, what do I do now? And you have to dig again and find new things that we have to deal with. And for me, religion and spirituality were always a big part of my life. That's why I have a whole chapter in my book about religion, my journey with religion and spirituality. Because I was a spiritual person, I could persevere, because I don't think if I was not a spiritual person, I would have persevered. Because there was this issue of being two people. One strong, powerful, doing big things. The other one making big mistakes. And this used to be confusing to me. When I've lost this big one, then this new one would emerge. And I would be so stuck with her, or him, or her, or whatever. And I wouldn't even recognize myself. I would wonder, but why is that one the one I know? And I had to deal with this thing of being two people because it was just confusing. And then I would find the Nonkululeko I know, I would fly again, and something would happen, and that one will come back again. I'm like, when? So I'm trying to say that I'm glad that my journey of healing was difficult. And I'm glad that God encouraged me to be open and honest about it, because I realized that people are not prepared to open those wounds because they are painful to open. But if you persevere and suddenly you could bring those two personalities together and become one person. And then that's when I could say, I found my true self. I'm no longer confused now. I'm no longer two people.